Just you and some guy.
No, you can
Brawling
fight
it
your own
out.
fucking battles, Mr. I have a great sword. You fucking got it.
Buddy, I'm 3 feet tall.
I don't give a fuck.
The sword is 2
made
feet
the
longer
deal,
than I
You
am.
made the deal with the Fae. I told you not to accept shit, don't do shit, don't talk to shit, and you're over here like, job applications? So no, I don't want to fucking hear it.
But it was so smooth, right? Because what they got him on at the end of the day wasn't any of his horseshit. It was that it was fake Gladdock that gave
And
him
it was
a canteen
it was
of
so
water.
beautiful because I forgot that Gladdock was Faye. Like me, the player.
So I want you to fully understand that for both of y'all, the effort it took me to not fucking say anything, as Gladdock's like, oh, here, just take my flask. Oh, it's a gift. Don't worry about it. And I'm sitting here like, what? And then, okay, I had this plan that I didn't think through too well with the fucking meat situation. And then both y'all are like, oh, dude, fuck yeah, let's fucking, hell yeah, I'll take some of your fucking meat. And I'm just like, guys.
Listen, okay, you could have said something.
Well, no, because we're not supposed to metagame with this shit.
All I'm
I
hearing
appreciate
is that you're
it.
in an
I was fully
neighborhood.
playing Oozle as
I'm
just
just saying-
distrustful of this entire place. The only people he even remotely trusted was you guys because you've been with him in eyesight the entire fucking time. And now that you disappeared, Oozle don't trust you for fucking shit.
I just saved you from a T-Rex.
That I don't give a shit. We were next to each other. You went to a different plane, and then you just vanished. So at this point, Rack's the only one where I'm like, you're real.
I think the other part of that too, right, is
You don't trust Tilly?
Barely.
I was gone for
You've been
like
trusting that fucking knife with your life, my guy.
Yeah, and like that's where the barely comes in. Is the fact that like she got stabbed. Wait, no, because where did we end last time? Was it like right after
It
the
was, like,
fight,
right
or
after the fight.
did we
It's
like
after
start
the fight? You
moving?
guys are moving. You cast
Yeah.
locate portal and start
Oh,
heading in
yeah,
the
and I
direction.
stabbed the shit out of you with the knife, and it
Yeah.
worked. And okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So
the knife
you're,
that
you're
fake
still
Gladdock
good.
pointed out to possibly his detriment that Tilly could very obviously be a Fae and that could just be a fake knife.
However, we've
Because
also
you
verified...
notice that they're all in on it, and the one Fae that you stabbed, he was like, my eye, oh god, it burns.
Well, no, because with the
like a
whole
great
fucking-
actor would do.
with the whole fucking anti-magic rock,
Yeah.
she was in it, so she would have fucking exploded into leaves or some shit too.
Mhm.
So like,
If that was real.
I swear to fucking God, Ian, like I have very few things where I'm like, this is real.
You're
I
super.
can count on this. And then here comes you where you're like, I mean...
All I'm saying is you're super confident the Fae are using illusion magic, right? And illusions would be dispelled by the rock.
Yes, however, again, the hindsight of like...
And so if the Fae have physical bodies, and I just lied to you pre-stream saying that the Fae don't have physical bodies, then she would have been fine.
All I'm saying too, right? Elric disappeared for a while, came back, did a combo you've never seen him do before, pumped
It's
out
true.
the most damage you've ever
true.
seen Belrune accomplish.
It was a
See,
gnarly hit.
Here's the thing, though. I didn't because I was in the mouth of a T-Rex. I didn't know you were there until afterward.
Because I was being tested to see if I tasted like spearmint.
This is how it feels to chew 5 gum.
Not sponsored.
You're
unless-
green, you know.
There you go.
Welcome back to Mad King, everybody.
Oh, hello. I have no idea when we started.
A while ago.
Shoot, it's been a couple of minutes at this point. It's been almost 10 minutes.
Just watching
Yeah.
her have a mental breakdown over the fucking Feywoods.
It's my favorite thing. It's, you know, it's hard as a DM because I'm not supposed to kill you. You are supposed to be the main characters, but by God, a story doesn't feel good if you know.
Just want to go home.
It's like all those fantasy books that fall on their faces because the main character knows he's the main character, right? And all those animes that fail for the same reason. So they can just walk in and they're just like, oh yeah, I just know I'm more powerful than you. So like, I'm not in danger, whatever. And it's not satire like a One Punch Man kind of thing.
Yeah.
They all fail. You need them to feel. I need you to feel mortal. Do you feel mortal?
Yes, I thought I was going to die last session. I accepted it. And now here I am, and I don't know what to do.
I take that as a compliment. Thank you.
Sorry, you accepted it. Can we re-roll last session? I gotta change.
Yeah, we're gonna dial back.
I didn't know he wanted to die. That's
I
my
did
bad.
it, but I listen. Giant T-Rex. It's just me. I didn't have my flail. I stabbed it with the necromancy thing, and it worked. So
You made it an old T-Rex.
its teeth fell out. It worked.
I fused Time Wizard with my baby yellow dragon.
Oh fuck.
Any hoser. Where'd we leave off?
So
We killed some T-Rexes, and now we're leaving.
You
killed a T-Rex.
killed one of them.
and fucked up another.
Yeah,
The other
the
one,
other
it
one-
depends. It depends on if that aging process is a continuous effect or if it ends sometime within the T-Rex's lifespan or reverses, you know?
All I know is we should probably get out of here before we find out, because I hate this place. I want to go home. I want to go back to killing people.
You've cast Locate Portal,
Yes.
and you've been pretty certain after the split that that's going to be your kind of big ticket to finding your way to the center.
And we also verified, because I had Homegirl go to the top of the tree to verify that
Yeah.
it was leading us also to the center.
Yes.
Because
At that moment.
Uzul believes that center equals out.
Such a weird belief.
You gotta
And
go
Tilly
in
is
to
Tilly
go
is like
out.
fighting you to the grave on that every time you bring it up. But you know, she doesn't have say.
At this point, Uzul
She's new
cannot be
here.
dissuaded. He is set. He wants to go home. Like
He's been fed some foolish logic, and
he's going with it at this point.
At this point, how many of your thoughts on this place do you think were actually just things that the Fae told you that now you just don't remember fake Gladdick telling you?
All I know is I want to get out of here.
do I even know about this place anymore?
I know that this place fucking sucks. That's what he knows.
I'm glad you're having a good time. I spent a lot of time writing this place.
I want to get out of it as fast as fucking possible. I never want to come back.
You guys, you mosey off just as fast as your little to long legs will take you. It is not too
carry
terribly
both
long
of,
though.
I will carry
Before
both of them like suitcases.
right,
We are
it is
moving.
the middle of the night. You have been moving through thick jungle all day, getting bit by bugs
Okay, do you want some
and
daylight?
nasty stuff.
No,
That
I
it
don't need-
Oh, you
is.
have dark vision.
I have dark vision.
Yeah.
It's time that you're gonna have to wind up resting again, or figuring out some kind of system to rest.
So, let me see. Because if
But on the good side of things, all of the leaves of the trees have turned this odd gold to purple color.
see, don't what the good thing is, because that probably means something fucking ominous.
Well, Tilly will let you know that it means that you're getting closer to the center, and that this is as far as she has ever been. That is the goal for the huntresses. They go in and they grab a branch with some of these purple golden leaves, and they fucking boogie out in return.
Okay, that's weird flex, but okay. So
Yeah, well, she lost 100% of her graduating class doing it, so it's challenging.
They could have just left her behind. They may not be.
They also
impressed.
could have very well just left her behind. Maybe they just didn't like her. You guys haven't found her, like, I assume, haven't found her super displeasurable from the little
Yeah.
bit of role playing
She
she's
kind
done.
of, disagreeable, but like.
so I've got a
Well, y'all
question.
making some stupid ass decisions.
I haven't played a wizard yet.
Uh-huh.
She's got her
Um,
branch now, so.
My keep watch spell
Yeah.
says that the target is one creature touched per 2 levels. Is that per 2 spell levels or per 2
Per two
character
caster levels.
Yes.
Bro, I've been given all of this keep
Yeah,
watch.
I thought it was a single target thing. The
Yeah,
way
I
that
did
you've been
too.
talking about it.
Yeah, I was looking up to see if it was like a concentration thing, or if
Uh-huh.
like I could cast it on me and then cast it on somebody else.
Also,
but-
make sure you read further to make sure that it doesn't hinder, like, your ability to regain spell slots or anything, because some of those spells do.
Let's see. Suffer no fatigue and gain all the usual benefits of a full night's
Then
rest.
there you go. It's the good one.
Perfect.
Subject gains hit point as through resting. Wizards may prepare their spells as though they had slept for 8 hours. Yeah.
Cool.
The only thing is where any vigorous activity
Like running away from T-Rexes
including
and
including fighting
riding giant trees down to the ground.
Yeah. So like it'd have to be re-upped.
Yeah, it'll have to be
like
re-upped
it's
for
definitely
sure.
broken at this point.
Yes.
But like just fucking going through the woods, shit. We all about to be bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. This is gonna be great.
So
Until we get
rest
jumped.
in Pathfinder does mean you cannot be walking, you cannot be traveling during that time. You can't be writing scrolls or brewing potions. You can't be writing poetry. So the effect words is written for Keep Watch with Pathfinder ruling is
You'd have
that
to be in, like,
you
one spot.
you sit around the campfire and you just don't physically go to sleep, so you can't necessarily be ambushed.
Copy.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn.
Which is still better than
It's still way better
Going
than
to
just
sleep.
all of you passing it out in the middle of this
yeah,
jungle.
yeah.
but,
We can take a
yeah. But no, you cannot travel while doing it.
Okay. Fair enough. So yeah, I mean, once we put at this point, pretty much we're going until Tilly
Go until
is, like-
exhaustion.
until Tilly is exhausted because
Mhm.
Oozle is carrying the two of them like suitcases, and
Give a
yeah,
fortitude save. And Tilly will too. Tilly rolled half decent.
yeah, we'll keep going until it can go no more, and then we'll stop. Fortitude 20.
20 total. Yeah, you're able to put a good 4 miles between y'all, which with overlanding is phenomenal.
Yeah, and then once Tilly's like, I can't, then
Yeah.
we'll take a stop, keep watch everyone, and yeah,
Mm-hmm. And
y'all don't
bunker
get to
down
sleep
a little
even
bit.
if you want to.
really just. Do we have any wizards left that we know?
No,
Fuck. Okay.
no.
You know Gwen.
Maybe we recruited her to our side.
Perfect. Yeah. I just, we gotta get a tiny hut
And
at some point. I think would really be beneficial.
Technically, nobody's actually like bothered to figure out what class Gladdick is. You do know he
True.
is some kind of powerful mage.
And hey, listen, now that I think about it, we do have a wizard. A fucking Mark.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
fucking
right.
Mark.
Mark's a fucking book boy now.
Mark.
I don't
Mark's
feel like I trust Mark infusing things into craftable items.
No. It's fine.
He certainly does not have any magic crafting feats.
That's just because he's
But he hasn't
new
leveled
to
up
it.
since becoming a wizard. So,
Exactly. We need to let him grow.
Yeah. Well, I don't need him to
Water the plant.
He doesn't need to be the crafter. I just need him to cast the spell, right?
We can get him there.
I can do the crafting. I just need someone to assist.
He can talk to Thode.
Hey, how do I make a small house? And goes like, you get some wood.
Wooden nails, motherfucker. Like, what are you talking about? How do you get a house? Go
Some insulation if you're feeling fancy, but like
talk to the bank and get a loan.
Oh man. Yeah.
I do think it's a very hilarious subclass of the wizard that relies so heavily on magic that they have no idea how like normal
Yeah.
normal societal things happen. Where they're just sitting there and they're like, "What the fuck is this?" And you're like, "It's a candle." They're like, "What do you do with it? Is it like for your ears or something?" And it's like, "No, it's for light." And you're like, "Well, why don't you just cast light?" And it's like, "Well, because 0.01% of the population has access to magic at all, motherfucker." Like, and half of that are just weird sport talent people that have one specific thing they can do, and usually not that well.
What do you mean you're doing chores? Why don't you just press the digitation a couple times and
What are you sweeping? What are you holding that broom for? Why don't you just animate it and get on with your day?
Some of us have to work for a living.
I've seen Fantasia. I know how that goes. Fantastic. You guys set up for hopefully a complete rest, but before you can get a complete rest, I need your circumstance checks.
my pleasure.
I swear to God.
That's the 12, yeah.
Yes, a D12, please.
Hey,
Average.
guys.
I'll take it. It's a 5.
5,
The average.
10.
10,
God damn it.
I got a 9.
and a 9. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I just want to go home.
Sorry, buddy. Feels bad.
You guys give me your perception rolls for watch. So long as I assume you're actively paying attention while this keep watch is going.
Okay,
Of course,
maybe-
you're more than welcome to sleep through keep
Maybe we
watch. It
don't
does not
see the
force you
threat.
awake.
34
34.
with no dark vision.
Do you light a campfire?
Do we light a campfire?
Tilly
rather
advises
not.
against it.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
Okay.
But it's y'all's choice. You are,
I'm okay.
like the Scion of Flame.
Yeah, I don't do the flame stuff anymore.
We're gonna go ahead.
I'm kind of rebranding and moving
30,
on.
30 for my perception.
30, 32,
34.
34,
I got a 25.
30 with dark
25.
vision.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It is towards the end of this rest period that you guys begin hearing some more rhythmic rustling in the woods. Not just like a random animal maybe making its way through, or a bird getting spooked, or a branch falling here, there kind of deal. But like there are multiple somethings reliably moving around close to you.
The
You do not
T-Rex.
see them currently.
It's multiple somethings though, because she's got crutches now.
She's got a fucking walker.
Yeah.
So she's got 6 points of contact instead of just 2.
It's got like the grandma glasses.
Except she can only go like 3 inches at a time because of her armor.
You're so long to get to us. Holy fucking shit.
Sorry.
She's gonna fucking gum you.
Okay, how?
You guys gonna look like rehydrated beef jerky when she's done.
Listen, man. I think we could take a grandma T-Rex.
I'm glad you think that.
That big ass motherfucker in its prime. I don't know about all that.
Y'all are what? Level 11, 12? What
Listen,
are you?
man. I don't know what the
11.
stat block
11?
is for a fucking T-Rex.
Y'all better be able to take Granny Rex.
Start walking fast.
So how far? So I don't know if you said that. How far, like, away do we hear this? Is it like circling us? Is it like coming from a certain direction?
Oh, it's circling you.
Oh. Oh, I don't care for that at all.
And 70 yards. Not necessarily close, but well within bow shot. Well within average spell range.
Well, I think
Hey,
we
wait,
should
I do the spell
mosey.
thing.
Yeah, I think we should mosey.
So we're not blasting it.
Just gonna start blasting the woods.
It worked
Worked for
out for
Gladic.
fake Gladic, yeah.
Worked out pretty decent for real Gladic too.
Wouldn't know.
No.
He's
At
dead
this
for all I
point-
know.
I was about to say, at this point, everybody else is dead. Like this is something that Oozle's come to accept. Yeah. So I think we should just keep going.
Great.
Because you said this was at like the end of our little rest.
It's towards the end. You won't get spell slots recharged or hit points regained if you start moving again.
I actually didn't use like basically any spells the day before.
Yeah, say you got another hour.
He's like 2.
What does Tilly think?
Tilly's tired, man.
Tilly eep.
Low key, don't give a shit.
You can, right, because the first step is fatigued, and you guys haven't reached that step yet. You will if you break this spell and start moving. You can fix that
I
with your lay
sure
on hands.
fucking can. I got so many casts of that shit. Yeah, fuck it. Because you said you didn't really use any spell slots. Cool.
I use like 2.
I haven't used any fucking spell slots.
Well, you've cast Keep Watch twice.
True.
What spell slot is that?
I'm not know. It's your spells, man.
Oh, it's my fucking fuck it.
Okay, you give a quick lay on hands to
Yeah.
the 5 of you, or the 4 of you.
Well, also we still don't forget that we still have Bryson and
Yeah, but
Finn.
they sleep in the hole, right? And you just keep them aerated.
Yeah.
So
Just,
I've not forgotten that you have them,
Want to make sure.
but realistically, you have solved the puzzle of keeping them out of harm's way, and I'm not going to worry about it.
Cool. Yeah.
Do you
Everyone
want
gets a
to
little flick on the forehead.
do you want a communal airwalk? Get us up off the floor.
Sure.
Yeah.
Fuck it. We
I'll
go
cast
faster.
Airwalk Communal.
You give a communal airwalk, and you guys kind of start taking up to the air. Immediately out of the bushes, these like they're obviously Fae. They're made out of vines, bark, leaves, twigs, humanoid shape, but they have like spears and shields and, you know, kind of decked out. They got a mask over their wooden face, but it is just their wooden face, made more to look like a mask than a face. And yeah, they come out and immediately they're just like, "You cannot pass. You cannot go forward."
No, thank you. I grab the ones and me and Tilly book it.
You just start going.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Could you have your fucking portal? Make sure we're going in the right
Yeah,
direction.
yeah.
Cool.
You guys boogie again. You have refreshed yourself. I'm going to need another fortitude saving throw from everybody who's moving. Tilly's not recovering quick. Tilly's not recovering well from this.
Am I being held? Do I need this? Do I need to roll this?
Presumably.
Yikes. 19.
Ooh, yeah, that's not super great.
Wait, what roll is that?
Fortitude saving
fortitude.
throw?
33.
Oh, okay.
33.
33.
Yeah, and I'm carrying them because they have small legs.
When you're air walking. It only
We're
kind of
walking on
matters.
sunshine.
Well, I mean, doesn't airwalk you still can only move like your normal
It
movement
is your
speed?
normal move speed, but you're not hindered by terrain at all or anything like that.
Oh yeah,
You're
I mean, I'm
still-
not worried about that. I'm worried about the fact that I have a 70 movement speed and they got like a 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I'm carrying them.
Yeah, you know, it's another couple of miles. It's sucking more and more every time. And at this point, it is daylight. Like you have realistically missed your opportunity for a true sleep. And now your rest it's inherently not going to be very satisfying.
I don't need satisfying. I need to get out of here.
But you are at the point you're heading downhill fast.
At the bottom of the hill is there the exit.
You're going to the center. What do you mean the exit?
Listen, I'm banking on this, okay? I'm banking on the god tokens being at the center and the god tokens in the ticket out.
Do you go just about to the point of collapse? Or is it like, I'm exhausted, so we're going to try again?
– 15 feet from the road.
If we can find like a clearing or something.
Well, you find tons of little clearings.
Well,
Shoot, you find a clearing not 100 yards after you move past the Fey guys.
yeah, no, we're gonna keep going past that. Yeah, I mean,
So you're not pushing yourself to the point of physical damage.
What if instead of a clearing, we dig a hole in the ground and we sleep in that?
and then have the fucking woods that are literally alive just fucking that sounds like a terrible idea. I don't know how any of this shit works, but I don't like the sound of that. So I don't know.
Dirt's treated me pretty well so far.
I keep a little under my pillow for the dirt, man.
In case he comes to town.
Go home.
I don't know. Is there So okay, I guess a question should be asked as we're moving towards the portal. Since we're airwalking, I don't think it'd be hard for Tilly to pop her head up and or I guess
We're in the air.
Yeah. Are we heading towards the center still?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I know shit moves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your spell is 100% tracking you towards the middle.
Okay. Consensus. Do we keep going until exhaustion or do we try to stop?
I mean, I would rather not be going to exhaustion and then get jumped in the middle of trying to sleep and already be exhausted.
All right.
Not all of us can cure exhaustion.
I can't cure
I don't
exhaustion.
think any of you can cure exhaustion.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not yet. I think
Not unless you're
next-
sleeping for a day.
I think it's like
next
next
level.
level
Yeah.
or like next couple.
get
I
your
get,
next
like,
mercy.
The next mercy, and then considering how the campaign's going, I'm thinking of I'm thinking of picking up the exhaustion thing because the fatigue has come in handy.
Sure.
So yeah, I guess we take a little
Take a little
rest break.
siesta.
Yeah, take a little rest break, find a clearing. That way, if anything approaches, we can see. With airwalk going, can we just rest in the air?
It won't last that long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also need to be awake to like concentrate it.
Keep watch, baby.
No,
You got another cast. You cast one more keep watch. Circumstance rolls.
God damn it.
What'd you get?
Fucking 12.
Nice.
I hate it.
3.
3 as well.
Ah. Well, none of that matters because I got a guaranteed 12. So
Damn you. We tried to give you what you wanted, okay?
perception rolls.
This one's on me. $26.
33.
30.
Nice. It doesn't take a whole lot to hear it. About halfway through your watch keeping, you're resting 4 hours in, you start hearing this kind of rhythmic thumping, and the bushes begin rustling again as more beings surround you once more. They pretty quickly make themselves seen, at least a few of them. It is those same kind of fey dudes. And they are standing. You still got your spell. They're like, immediately interposing themselves between you and where this portal is, kind of deal.
Okay.
And they come out, and at first they're just staring at you.
Okay, while they're staring. Hear me out.
Okay, hearing.
We just put the anti-magic rock down. Give ourselves a little bubble.
And destroy all your magic items and
And
kill
destroy
Finn
it.
and Bryson.
All of the magic items.
Yeah, because I'd have to put the hole outside of the fucking... God damn it.
One of the best things about that anti-magic rock is that at the
No
point in the
one's
campaign
safe.
you find it, right? You're so reliant on magic and magic items that it's just difficult to use.
We're fucking done.
Okay. Whoa. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. Idea.
So, whatever the fuck this box is made out
Mm-hmm.
of blocks this anti-magic.
Uh-huh.
All right. So, we get like our magic shit, put it in the hole, take Bryson and Finn out of the hole, and then
This sounds like a great way to get them kidnapped.
no. Okay. So take Bryson and Finn out of the hole. Everybody's together, and then open the box, have the magic rock, take the box, put the hole in the box with all of our shit, because the box blocks the anti-magic thing,
Uh-huh.
and then we go back into the anti-magic bubble.
How many
with-
seconds do you think that's going to take?
Don't you also have a bag of holding?
Yeah.
That it is not going to fit inside that box. This is like a sunglass case, like just a little bigger than a ring box is the box. And your chunk of rock is not large at all. Your portable hole 100% you can fold up and crumple up and it will fit in there. But the bag
we
of holding will
can't
not fit
put
in as
The
well.
bag of holding in the
Nope,
hole.
sure can.
God, no. Well, you can,
But it's a bad idea.
But I think
it's going to
that's-
be guaranteed a short session at that point.
Yeah. But if we do the inverse, we can create a wormhole to another dimension.
They just say fuck it. Okay.
Could be
Yo,
our way
so,
out. Guaranteed
question.
way out.
Okay, so another question. What all do you got in this bag of holding? Like, how attached are you to this bag of holding? Because we could get you another bag of holding.
You're asking some nutty questions there, buddy.
Because anything that you have in the bag of holding can go in the fucking hole, and then bag of holding just gets left outside of the anti-magic field.
So do you want to know something really funny about this bag of holding?
What?
It has literally nothing in it.
So you're not attached to this bag of holding.
I'm sitting on like 15 grand in this bag of holding, and that's literally it. It's just my piggy bank.
Oh my god.
Fuck it.
My sword is stored in my glove.
You have your journal in there.
Yeah, there's probably a journal in there.
Okay, so
There's like a teddy bear, you know?
back to back to original.
Extra change of socks.
Yeah, back to original plan. We just get you a bag of holding once we're out of here. I'll pay for the bag of holding. I don't give a shit.
It is only a tier 1 bag of holding.
Why are we even having this conversation?
I just think it's neat.
Swear to God,
It's mine.
we'll get you.
I don't have a lot of things, okay? Not all of us can be dripping with magic items, all right?
I spent my money on this. It's the
Well,
only
the priesthood
thing I've
doesn't
spent my
give an
money
allowance,
on.
so
So everybody cool with the whole like anti-magic? They can't fuck with us. We get our rest, and then
But then what?
I'd love suggestions, guys.
Can we just ask them to go past and then walk past them?
Why don't we just ignore them?
Or just,
Pretend we
just
don't see
tell
them?
them we're going to sleep. Have a good night. Give them a little smooch. It's not gay to kiss the homies good night.
This is why I don't ask suggestions. You think that'll work?
Yeah.
As they're actively trying to prevent us from proceeding.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a court date. Do you think they'd really kill us to prevent our court date?
Do you think they
Should have
won't?
gotten a court date. Yeah, they're very strict about their rules.
try resisting a speeding ticket sometime and see. They're more than happy to shoot you over before a court date.
So, I mean, y'all can feel free to
I just
hit them with
you know,
no thanks, but
sorry, I'm not buying today is another good one.
No soliciting.
No soliciting. Put up a no
we're
soliciting
on their
sign.
property.
Yeah.
Where are the solicitors?
I'm not trying to sell them anything. I'm trying to
You're
actively
just trying
take
to
from them,
rob
actually.
them. Yeah.
I'm a burglar.
I mean, if y'all want to try conversing with them,
Do you think every Fae can come back from a different dimension? Is it really killing the Fae if I put them in the fire realm?
and then there's just gonna be more. And now they're mad at you because you sent them to the fire realm with the super shadow demon that you put in there. See, I'm pretty sure they'd be kind of pissed.
Yeah, I'm a little scared to check on that place in about
Yeah,
a
I
week.
wouldn't. I truly wouldn't. I am not sure what eldritch horror you just released on that plane.
Because it was a good couple of dots. It was, 20
Ian,
or so.
Yeah, Ian said it was like what, like 30 or something
Yeah,
like
it was
that.
it was a lot.
Yeah, and like fucking Itzeli and Nvidia made an absolute monstrosity with 8.
Yeah.
So
Anyway,
that
yeah, I think
future
we
us is problem.
we
But
can just, hey, I'm trying to go to sleep. Can you just can we do this later?
Turn back now.
What if I turn back tomorrow?
now?
Well, what now or now
you
3
may
seconds
not
ago when you
proceed
said
past
now?
this point.
Okay, so does that mean I can go to sleep?
I guess you've got me there.
Thanks, buddy.
You may rest and then you may turn back.
See? Thank you.
They just stand there at that point.
so I mean, I guess we still have to keep watch going. So fucking
You're just like sitting there staring at them.
oh
as
yeah,
they're staring at you.
Uzul doesn't blink.
I do the little the little fucking reptile.
Every now and then they give you just, the little generic, like, leave haunted isles and never return, return the tablet.
Return the slab. That episode of Courage, like, legit terrified me as a child.
It's
I
so
The whole
good.
show
I
is just a
don't know
fucking
why.
acid trip,
Like,
dude.
The rest of them were fine, but that, like, Ramsey's episode, I don't know why. Didn't like it as a kid. But anyways.
It was the animation style for the guy.
Yeah, I don't know. You just fucking, I didn't, no, man.
It was
Guy was kind of
wild.
grudgy,
Like, even now, like, when I look at that episode, I'm like, I just don't care.
They gave
for
him that
it.
like uncanny realism,
yeah,
where the rest of the show was just in that 2D,
yeah, that like
cartoon
cartoony,
style.
like yeah.
Yeah.
You talk about like the spiders from Cats and stuff, and they were very 2D, very codename Kids Next Door Danger kind of feel, where it's like, oh yeah, cool, yeah, oh courage is really in it, and then you get to that guy and it's like, ooh,
Houston, just return the slab.
It's like the SpongeBob episode when Patrick unzips and it's the guy in the gorilla suit, and you're just like, what is that man doing here?
Oh my god, core memory. Oh fuck. Yeah, no, I mean, if they're just fucking chilling, then I guess we get our rest.
You just stare at them for 4 hours and ignore their taunts and
Yeah.
warnings.
Marquise, they're bureaucrats. You just gotta talk to them, okay?
That's how we got into this problem. By talking to them.
Have you
I
ever
thought you got into this
considered-
problem by flying here to get God tokens.
Well,
Which we don't need. I'm convinced we don't actually need to be here.
yeah, but I mean, at this point, we're already fucking in it.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
So-
Too late to go back.
Yeah.
I'd like to see the end of it.
So,
It's gonna end with us in a box in the ground. If we're lucky.
Maybe.
Or
Do you think the Fae bury intruders?
Or
Probably not.
They just mulch you.
one of us marries the Fae's daughter that surely he has.
Oh yes, the daughter of the Fae.
Well, I don't know who this someone is.
Princess Fae
other
daughter.
than the one
Could be
who the
Rack.
Fae could very well think that you're one of them. So
Could very well think that I'm one of them.
It can't be Rack.
Wouldn't
Rack's
that
got
be-
a contract signed with May now.
Oh shit, you're right. Wouldn't that be a rocky start to the marriage? The illusion wears off and they're like, hey, wait a minute.
It's like the next morning when you sober up.
but the
It could be
certificate's
worse,
been
right?
signed like
Oh, Wookie!
Oh, Wookie. It could be worse, right? 22 charisma.
Shit,
There
man,
are
that's all you.
there are far uglier people on this planet.
That's all you, dog. But yeah, no, I mean,
Staring contest. Go.
yeah, staring contest. If they don't fuck with us, we get our rest, and
You're like hugging your backpack with the portable hole and it just
yeah,
your flail in one hand.
yeah, zero trust. Yeah, and then I guess 8 hours passes, and
The 4 remaining hours, yeah.
and then we fucking
Okay.
I'll be
airwalk again and just go over 'em.
Wreck, you don't want to talk to the Fae guys telling you to turn around and go back?
No, she's not looking at them whatsoever.
It just they won't acknowledge me if I don't make eye contact.
Yeah,
If I can't see them, they can't see me.
she has the perception of a baby if it's not there.
I have no object permanence.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's not there. It doesn't exist. Shit, Oozle's not too far off.
I have a great perception.
So, yeah, if you're on the ground, there's just airwalk and fucking keep going.
You just airwalk over them again? Yeah, they disappear into the brush after screaming once again to turn
See,
back.
There was no breach of friendliness or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, we
because
did great.
we never agreed that we would go back. It was just sleep and then go back, and we're like,
Well, we'll sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. In that 4 hours, because again we're up in the air, has the
No,
fucking
you're on the
center
ground.
moved? Well, I mean, like once we start.
You will 100% need to recast that spell.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just pulling that up.
And it did move from where you thought you were going. And so, yeah, you have to walk in a different direction.
how far?
Are you wanting another airwalk? Is that what you're asking? Okay.
You're heading up way high again to look. It's impossible to tell at this point.
It's moved that far.
It hasn't moved. Well, it's moved, but it's not like your proximity to it probably hasn't changed. But looking from the top, just looking at the tops of trees, it's just a sea of purple and golden leaves.
But boy, howdy, does it seem farther.
But And your spell doesn't tell distance, I'm sure,
No.
right? And
It,
so
it gives you like a general feeling of when you're within like a mile of it,
yeah,
kind
and
of.
that certainly is not procced yet.
but it will not tell you. It won't even tell us exactly where the portal is, just that we are near.
But
it.
in looking in the direction towards the center, since it's just a sea of purple and golden leaves, you do not see
There's
green
no,
leaves on the
like,
horizon or
There's
anything.
no like fucking, I don't know, large tree in the center.
There's no beacon.
Yeah.
There's 100% a large tree in the center, but it's just not necessarily inherently taller or more easily to view than the other trees.
Got it. Okay. Well, I mean, we ball, so I guess we just keep fucking moseying.
Also, like, what are the odds that the Fae are not actively casting some kind of illusion over the canopy to make sure that you can't accurately gauge distance and direction?
That'd
Yeah.
be a dick move.
Sorry. Once we're
saying.
within 10 feet of the portal, we'll no longer feel the pull, but I will feel its presence.
Oh, okay. So it's just not gonna proc.
Yeah.
By the time that it
By the-
procs,
like-
you'll be well aware of where that fucking portal is.
We're there. It's like, gigantic nether portal. With
And then
us
you're
sitting
like,
at-
oh, hey guys, there it is.
Legit though, you're talking when you guys get there, you're talking like a 30-foot diameter portal,
yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean,
if not greater.
we keep going.
Yeah, you mosey. You are surprised with how little time it takes. You do reach a clearing. Of course, the huge trees in the area, hundreds of feet tall, spreading their canopy still well above you, obscuring most of the sun. But the undergrowth clears out. And before you, perception rolls, sits a excruciatingly odd sight.
Nat 20.
Nice.
14 or 24.
That's a 40,
Okay, I was like, is it possible for you to roll a 14?
If I roll a 2.
41 total.
26.
And 26. You guys all see kind of sprawled out just on kind of the right side of this clearing. There's like a camp. You see odd end tents and, some brush lean-tos and structures, and there are like people hanging out. You see, of course, in the center, a ginormous tree, the same size as these other ones, upwards of 200 feet tall, and it is made out of bones. At this distance, you can't quite tell. Well, you can, nat 20, I'll give it to you. Mostly human bones.
Sick.
Some of them are kind of like, they're fused together. Some are deformed
Yeah.
and everything. But this humongous tree that does not resemble these large sprawling canopy trees, but resembles more of a willow type tree, central trunk, and it really kind of umbrellas out and just about reaches all the way back down to the ground. You get little fruiting bodies of teeth. Life's good,
Terrifying. Yeah.
It is very interesting.
It's giving Tooth Fairy.
Yeah, very like Hellboy Tooth Fairy.
Yeah.
At the base of this tree, you see a small moat of glowing purple and what appear to be a couple figures standing in front of it.
I vomit. I see the grotesque details of body parts that don't belong in that shape.
And right, it's not nearly as grotesque as you may think it is.
Sure.
It's not like the teeth have gums.
Yeah, it's still gross.
Okay.
15 feet from the road.
As I'm carrying them, I hear the gagging, and I'll just like aim balloon away from me. Okay.
You fertilize the soil.
Yeah. Okay. How far away are we from said tree?
Oh, I mean, the tree's still maybe a good half mile away from you guys.
Okay.
That encampment maybe closer to a couple hundred yards.
Is Tilly shitting herself yet?
Tilly she's losing it.
Hysterics.
It's like huntresses don't know that this is here kind of thing.
Okay,
Nice.
that's cool. Your portal thing.
Yeah, is
Big
it
tree?
Big tree?
100% point you towards the big tree.
Big tree.
Cool. It's a big
You just start walking.
Over
Yeah.
everyone. Hey.
Nope, no haze.
You
Fuck 'em.
see as you're just kind of beelining it there, a couple figures from the camp start walking to intercept you.
We're gonna get an arrow in the ass.
We're up. Fuck,
Fuck.
fuck 'em.
From the ground, you hear a familiar older voice. Oozle. Hello.
What if you looked down and saw a sea of Gladix?
Just the one. It is Gladic, Lorenzo, and Alia standing below you.
He's alive.
That. Easy killer.
Hey, dude.
You have picked up a fourth, I see.
Oh, Tilly.
She's just like babbling nonsense to herself, but she's just like on autopilot following you guys.
So,
We found about 50.
Oh, that's right.
gonna
I forgot about that.
I'm going to get the cold steel knife from.
You're like,
Tilly.
knife, and she hands it to you.
And
He kind of furrows his old brows at you.
gonna float down. I don't trust that you are Gladic.
But see, I have already tested myself against cold
Dad,
steel.
don't.
And I would recommend you do the same. And he reaches back and he pulls out a little huntress-style pocket knife, not anywhere different from yours.
Let's all just stab ourselves
Yeah,
a little
you-
bit and get this over with.
You stab me, I stab you.
I would prefer if you just took it in your hand and stabbed yourself.
Mm.
And I would prefer if I could be given the same privilege.
Jesus Christ, it's so hard to trust right now.
I'll go first.
I apologize, but you are heavily armored, and I am old,
You can set me down now.
and you are vastly muscular, and I am old.
Certainly sound like Gladic. Fine.
He hands out the knife.
I don't want to give him the one thing that like.
Well, then have Belrune stab me. Or the weird huntress woman that seems to be in hysterics. I feel like they would not do as much damage. But nobody does.
Fine. I'll give it to Belrune. Still holding Belrune.
He holds his stump out to you and he's like, be gentle, it still hurts.
Yeah, of course. I like poke myself with it and him, and then like beckon for his knife.
Yeah.
And then poke myself with it and him.
Yeah.
All right.
You guys get through your little poke ceremony.
He's the real deal.
If you trust that either of these blades are cold steel, right? It's done.
I mean, yeah, but
I miss our friends. Let's trust them.
Tell me, we have acquired our knife through means of running into this huntress camp where they have been tainted by the Fae and can no longer touch it. They were using it as a way to test purity.
they're Fae.
Tainted.
Mm.
There is a difference, of course.
How much of a difference?
Well, the difference is that they're still human and are not actively trying to destroy us. Thymea had promised them safe passage, but she has entered the portal and has not emerged.
Portal.
He just kind of gestures towards the big tree.
How long have you guys been with these guys?
No more than a day.
And nothing's gone like missing. I mean, nothing that you think they stole.
He looks at Lorenzo, and Lorenzo shakes his head. No, you're good.
Good enough for me.
If you wish to abandon them here, I do not care. And Alia's like, whoa, hey, we promised, you know.
Damn. He's also ready to
The
just
adult
get out of these.
talking.
Yeah. And he's like, but I do believe that the knife was of cold steel. Where did you get yours?
Tilly.
And they look, and she's just like, oh my God, it's made out of bones. Is that teeth? Are those teeth? She's not like paying very close attention to what's going on. And he goes,
"Can I?"
and she is not of the Fae?
No.
I would have hated to have just had myself stabbed with a Fae blade.
Yeah, no, not Fae. well, I guess now we're on the topic. I may or may not have killed a couple of Fae, and they're kind of pissed. So
Would you like to hand me the ship in a bottle so that we may leave?
so how do we know that the ship in the bottle will work? Because the ship in the bottle wouldn't work because we got.
Easy. Lorenzo would lead me out of the woods.
Wait, we're already trying to get out of the woods.
But not if the Fae are going to kill you, of course.
Well, that's kind of what the fucking plan is to find.
Before you get ahead of yourself, are you willing to give me the ship in the bottle so that Lorenzo and I, and presumably Alia, can leave the woods?
We're all gonna leave together.
So that is a no.
No.
He puts out his hand and he's like, either hand me the bottle or say that you will not give me the ship.
So why does he want to abandon us?
Yeah. Why don't you want to leave together?
You just said the Fae are going to kill you. If the Fae are going to kill you, then you should give
I
me
don't
the
even
ship
know.
so that I
don't
can
even
live.
know if the Fae are gonna kill me. All I know is that they got mad.
So you're not going to give me the ship.
Gladdick, I feel like what we've been told about the Fae is a lie, and they may just kill us all outright anyway.
But they have your number.
Well, yeah, I'm due for trial in a week, actually. I'm not on death row like
And
this
so
guy.
is it the smart move to give the members that have the greatest chance of survival the means of escape
Okay,
and then
so-
send us on our way?
Not
Or
sure I can
are you
send-
trying to keep us with you?
I would prefer to stay together. You know.
Then do not tell
members.
me of your woes, for I do not want to hear them. Let us proceed. And he turns away from you.
Damn. Bro's upsetty.
That is like that's
Someone-
that's the end of it. Is that he does not want to know how much shit you have gotten yourself in because he has to stay by you because you have the ship.
Someone pissed in his Cheerios. I think
Right?
It was
he's,
us.
he's basically saying either give me the way out and like let me go survive, or we're all gonna have to go together.
We should
Okay.
give it to him anyway, and then just make him promise to give it back later. We're gonna have God tokens. What do we need the ship for? Realistically,
So-
right?
so-
if we start
so,
fighting
okay,
the Fae,
okay,
Gladdick
listen.
will not be the difference.
Okay. Let's,
Let's be clear. Right?
so I'll give him the ship
Oh,
on the condition that like, because if we're already fucked, we're already fucked,
uh-huh.
and they'll be coming after us.
Give us 2 weeks.
But
Yes, that's what
we
I'm saying.
But we stick together. If we end up going down, then you guys leave. But I swear to God, do not abandon us here.
He folds the bottle into his robes, and he
Take
gets this,
Finn with.
he gets this like really somber look for a moment. And he goes, "I am deeply sorry that it has come to something this bad.
Yeah, me too.
I hope you survive."
Gladdick, even if you do have to abandon us, give us like 2 or 3 weeks, right, before you call us dead.
I'll take a vacation.
Thanks, buddy.
Right, and then I guess we mosey towards said portal.
You start walking towards the portal. Yeah, there are a couple of Fey beings in front of it, and they just like immediately like, "Stop! What are you doing? No."
I'm trying to get in to talk to my lawyer.
Who is? They look really confused for a moment, and they're like, "Your lawyer is not here."
Well, no, I have a Fae appointed lawyer because my lawyer is outside of the woods and I can't reach him. So I need to talk about my upcoming trial.
Not here,
Well, why not?
because this is extremely dangerous for you all to be.
That's okay. This whole thing has been extremely dangerous.
Turn back now, and you might survive.
I might not survive. Can we just go?
Need some guarantees, dog.
Let's
Like,
try and turn back now and we'll forgive everything.
like seriously. Like,
Buddy, that's not what the Fae do.
Great, that's
Well,
not
I-
what I'm doing either.
yeah, exactly. So, like, unfortunately, it is my belief that this is the way out.
Do not enter this portal.
Why?
Are you going to physically or otherwise stop me from entering this portal?
Do not enter this portal. You will regret
Okay,
it.
where's another portal? that we can enter to get to the same location?
There is only the one portal.
Great. So we're using this portal.
Do you even know where you're going?
Yes,
Where are you going?
through the portal.
They kind of look at each other for a minute, and like one of them kind of looks at you and is like, "Okay,
Okay,
you could maybe we can hang." You know,
You just gotta
Where
speak
does-
their lingo.
where does this portal lead?
this
I'm not gonna
portal
tell
will
you.
lead you to nothing but heartbreak and danger. It will lead to nothing but the ending of your life as you know it.
I'll take that chance.
What you rolling there, buddy?
A sense motive.
32.
He's not lying.
He didn't say we'll die. I reach out to touch the portal.
You reach out to touch the portal. They do not stop you. Your hand goes in. It's not like a portal you get
Beautiful.
sucked
Yeah.
into,
I
you
just
know.
step
It's
Through.
Whoa.
okay.
But he literally just said he wasn't lying about die. Okay.
No, he didn't say die. He said change your life as you know it. That's not die. Die is very black and white, actually.
It will end your life
as you know it. Which is still not die.
Belrune enters the portal.
There's a difference between end your life and end your life as you know it. Right?
Till he faints. And Alia just like gasps.
Come on, Rack. One more adventure.
You don't hear that because Belrune's in the portal. The tree does sit behind the portal.
We came.
Is it?
It's gotta be, right? Where else the fuck is it gonna be? El Dorado. We could buy Spain.
I hate this. I hate this so fucking much.
The Fae look shocked as Belrune just like storms past them.
I was very polite about it. They didn't stop me, so I'm not stomping through.
Yeah, no. It's just the fact that you've done it.
Yeah.
They look back at you. There is still hope for you.
Okay. What's going on with the big bone tree?
It is our sacred tree. Some say it's the body of a felled god.
Okay. Can I get a little bit more information on this portal? Did you guys make
No,
it?
you should leave.
I would love to leave, but
Then leave. Do what you love.
I'm trying to.
He's pleading. He's begging you.
Follow your dreams. And your dreams are, and he just like points right over your shoulder. Just that way.
Come on, buddy. One more fog wall.
If don't fucking don't. Okay,
Jolly cooperation.
if we were to leave and just fucking leave, are all you Fae motherfuckers just gonna let us leave?
Why would we stop you from leaving when we have told you to leave?
Because you guys do tricky bullshit. It's hard for me to trust you. You see the disconnect here.
It's not a matter of trust. It's a matter of you want to leave, and leaving is that way. You don't have to trust me to do that.
Take your out. I think they're saying get the fuck out.
One kind of pipes up a little bit looking at the 5 remaining of you. What are you here for?
We're here for fuck it. I'll show them like a fucking god token. Like we were coming here looking for these.
We honestly didn't know that all this was here.
Like seriously, this is we developed a spell that was showing us the direction of a collection of these.
I've never seen one of those before in my life.
I was hoping for like oh dude, like if that's all you guys wanted, well fucking here you go. And then we can fucking leave. But
If
like
there
a
were
general
any of these
currency for
gold
them.
coins here, we'd gladly give them to you. We care not for such things.
These are pennies in their currency, you know.
Faye doesn't have currency, you know. But if that is what you're after, you do not go through this portal.
the spell was taking us here. showing us that
We don't
that
know
they were
that
here.
actually.
Was the spell?
We spent
What
the last
spell?
like week chasing
You're right.
chasing
Itzelli,
the portal.
You're right.
and then
Mm.
Itzelli was maybe going here, but we don't know.
Yeah, no, you're fucking right.
And then we since then have just been chasing the portal.
yeah, you're right.
You
It could
mean
just be
Thymia.
buried somewhere out here.
Don't tell me
It's
that.
just a random fucking lockbox in the ground.
don't tell me that. Because at this point, like, I don't even give a fuck about the god tokens.
Just
That is the currency of the gods.
maybe.
Perhaps you wish to consult with, and they point back to the tree.
I mean, would you guys be okay with that?
If it makes you leave and get away from this portal, it takes everything we can to contain it as it is.
Contain it.
Yikes.
What do you mean? Like, it's just gonna grow out of control and consume everything?
As portals do.
But you don't know where it leads.
We know very well where it leads.
Bro could have told me it was in Everjail before I
You
stepped
do
in.
not know where it leads.
That's fair. All right.
Belrune, we're gonna have to make some changes to the totality of your character.
Sick. Okay. You just let me know, Chief.
Okay.
You just shoot me a text.
Okay. Yeah. I'll if they're cool with it. I'm not trying to mess up their hospitality. I'll try to go talk to a fucking tree, I guess.
Guys, I
for
think I
it.
did it.
I mean, he did it. This one's kind of on you, boss.
I thought this is where we were. It didn't occur to me till we had that conversation that maybe we weren't going the same way Itzelli was going.
Well, it was the thought of
Thymia.
this guy
Yeah,
said
Thymia.
this guy said it will be the end of you as you know it. And
I thought I might get like a cool
rolled
tattoo or something.
and
you know?
I rolled a sense motive, and Ian, for the first time ever, just straight up said he's not lying to you. It wasn't even like a you don't think he's not lying to you, or the first time ever was he is not lying, and you were like, he bullshitting, and you went into the fucking portal.
No, that's not my thought process.
Then
I
please
just
tell
said-
me what the
I
thought
said,
process
well, we're not
was.
gonna die, is what he has said. So yeah, I was like, yeah, we'll probably have to go through there to get to our magic coins.
All right, well, I
And
mean,
now I've
I'm
done it.
gonna go talk to a tree, I guess. I hope it works out for you, boss.
I'm scared.
Me too.
Belrune, the Fey realm
Yeah.
looks vastly different.
Wait, I thought
Then-
we were in the Fey realm.
Anything you have ever seen
Or I guess we're in
before.
the Fey plane.
Yeah.
Quasi.
Oh. I'm new to this shit.
The portal's looking to take over.
Gotcha.
You can put some things together.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Sure is. It's funky in here.
I need a fortitude saving throw.
Okay. Yikes.
Oh, no.
14.
That's all I needed to hear.
Got any hero
The
points?
first and most
I
obvious.
sure do, actually.
Do you want to re-roll that, dog?
Let's just. I mean, let's just see. There's. That's a little better. My fortitude sucks, guys. Okay, don't at me.
not,
All right.
not everyone can have paladin saves. I understand. Paladin saves are great.
Clerics, am I right?
Fucking
20?
clerics.
20 even?
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Okay. Cool. I'm not gonna spend another hero point to try and.
You can't.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Cool. What you don't see right out the gate is a pile of god tokens.
Hey!
Right?
Answered that question. Box checked.
The portal is still present behind you, and in front of you there is nothing but unfamiliar plant life. It is your turn.
What does that mean?
It means turn around and go back through the portal. It means don't investigate further.
not how I operate, and he knows it. We'll give her a once over here, and then we'll turn around and maybe walk back. 33 perception.
Yeah, you spend some time really like focusing and looking around.
Yeah, call out a couple times.
The longer you look, the less like plant life this looks. And the more like when AI Deep Dream was a thing where you would have images made of images made of images made of images. That is what this is.
Fuck. So I'm on some great drugs.
This
right
is
now.
this is the single best LSD trip you've ever had in your life.
Cool.
Belrune's done a lot of LSD.
I need a circumstance roll as you call out. What do you say?
You called out?
Yeah. Hey, we're looking for this coins, some kind of coin. 1.
You hear no reply.
Okay.
As your turn begins to end, there is an oddity with something inside everything you see. It's almost like a shadow that creeps and flows through everything.
Terrifying. Thank you.
And as you look eventually at your own hand, you see it within yourself.
Okay.
You too. Take the NPCs, you walk around the portal and towards the trunk of this gigantic bone tree. Femurs, spinal columns, knuckles all fused together in this humongous thick trunk. What do you do?
Well, with a 28 knowledge of religion, since they said this is a felled god, can I piece together anything? Maybe
You know nothing of any gods that have fallen. Ever.
no.
Or no, that's true. There's the Lord Dragon had perished the one time.
The Lord Dragon, and
You do know that the
Baron.
Baron has been cast out,
but not
but
necessarily.
not necessarily. When they say felled, they mean
Killed.
dead.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll give it a shot. Can I try? I don't know. I mean, I could make another roll, but if you'd be willing just to accept the 28,
Yeah.
to reach out to the gods I know and see if they know anything.
Hey, yo,
about-
who's this motherfucker?
Yeah.
New phone. Who dis?
Do you guys? Does anybody know what this could possibly be? The Fae say it's a felled god. We're here looking for god tokens.
Each god comes back with a one-word answer. Yes.
Thanks.
Thanks. I mean, that's would it be a bad idea to try to converse or mess with this tree?
Nobody seems to answer you on that.
Well, I mean, I feel like me and the gods are close enough that
Yeah.
they'd
Uh-huh.
if it was an awful idea, they'd at least be like, maybe not.
They'd at
So
least be like bolt of lightning.
yeah, Zeus has a tendency. So I feel as if if it was truly a terrible idea, somebody would have been like, yeah, maybe not. So fuck it.
What you rolling over there?
Can I sense anything from the tree?
Sense how? Just like perception roll?
Yeah, just perception.
There is just kind of like an energetic feeling that comes from it.
Try to drink its sap.
The longer that you look at the tree, the more you're feeling of any feeling you may have of unease in the Fey Woods or over the course of this trip, you're like itching at a mosquito bite, it itches a little less. You feel a little more like, you know what? Walking through the woods wasn't so bad.
That's terrifying.
Maybe it is cool to like summit mountains. That's the kind of energy that you start to
It's
get
cool
off
to
of this.
summit mountains.
Yeah, you like you want to go rock climbing a little bit,
This is a good pep talk tree. I need one of those in my life.
This is probably a stupid answer or stupid question, but do I detect evil coming from this thing?
No.
No?
No.
Color me impressed. Giant bone tree, kind of.
It's
That's
probably-
on me judging a book by its cover. Fair enough.
probably chaotic or true neutral.
I mean, I guess we go closer to.
Oh, I could touch that thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
all
touch
right.
it.
Just like very gently.
Yeah. It feels like bone, but it doesn't feel like old dried bone. It feels like fresh, solid, slick still.
Gross. Thanks.
I guess. How big round is this tree?
Oh God. I mean, shoot, a couple 100-foot high, you're talking at least, 70 foot, 80, 90 foot round. Here at
So
the base, yeah.
so I think we should just like first off just like walk around the tree, and who knows, maybe there's like a little doorway into said tree.
Yeah, you kind of both go off in different directions.
No, the fuck we don't. Absolutely fucking
Okay,
not.
you all go in one big group.
We are not splitting the party anymore.
So inefficient.
I don't give a shit.
Belrune,
Yeah.
you're in this place.
Yeah, I would like to not be in this place anymore. And turn and start making headway for the portal.
I need another fortitude saving throw.
That's better. 28.
As you turn around and, just for a brief moment, you get a glance upwards towards the sky. The like air itself seems to be made of like polygons and geometric patterns.
I don't know why I just thought about this, but remember the brief interaction that NVIDIA had with the god of nothing?
Yeah.
I'm getting vibes.
I don't think it was even remotely like this, wasn't
It was not.
it? It was just like a blank white.
It was nothingness.
Yeah. Like the
There's a-
cutaway on like cartoons, when they break the world and there's just
It's when Squidward went to the future.
yeah. It's not necessarily an abyss. It's like the inverse of it. Where
I don't
there's
know,
just
man.
An
I was-
absence
I
of
was-
abyss.
Yeah.
I was trying.
There is
because
not
I was
even
like,
abyss.
maybe after all this, you get to pick a door, and that'd be cool for you. But I tried.
Cool.
You step back through the portal.
I do my damnedest.
Yeah, you do so.
Yeah.
The real world snaps into clear, crisp focus, and you vomit immediately.
Yep.
You collapse
Notoriously weak stomach.
and fall prone.
Yeah.
You guys making your way around the tree. You spend your whole round going around. No obvious doorway or arch in or anything like that.
It could be illusion magic. Try putting the rock on the tree.
Thank you, thank you, Bree. Even Bree was like, "That's a bad idea."
I'm done.
It just
messing
worked
with the
out
rock
so well
this
in the
place.
past,
Are you? Are you sure?
So,
I didn't kill a slumbering god by just like
nah, bro. That's nah, because this thing fucks with gods. So I don't. I mean, I can try. I don't know exactly how this will work. I'll try another religion check and just try to call out to said.
I don't need a religion check. What do you say?
Oh man, I wasn't ready for a follow up. Who are
Give me a diplomacy roll.
you? All right. 22, 33.
You smell fresh rain on soil,
Oh, that's pleasant.
and it's like a soothing, pleasant feeling, and it just washes over you just for the briefest of moments.
Probably not Sylvanas, because he's still doing things.
Still
Have you
like
ever
active.
talked to Sylvanas?
No.
So
I
how
knew
do you
someone who
know?
did.
Allegedly. Sorry, I'm not there.
You're kind of there because they came
Yeah,
back
yeah.
around, right?
Okay. Okay. Any thoughts, Gladdick?
Perhaps we try to carve our way inside.
Ow. I concur.
I mean, at this point, like, do you think that's the best idea?
No.
Okay. Do you have any magic to help us carve our way inside? Because I got a sword and it's going to take a while.
Perhaps. He points his hand and splays it out, and then he kind of turns it kind of towards the side of the tree, and he unleashes like a humongous burst of white energy of this crackling beam that is kind of his signature magic. It hits the tree and immediately deflects off into the woods. He goes, I am glad that I did not put it right in front of us.
Me too. Thank you.
I've got a great idea.
Belrune, you rise.
I rise.
You rise. The world is still here. However, the sky has changed with those geometric shapes.
Yeah. Big fan of polygons.
And you can see those shadows still swirling about. It's almost as if when you focus on them, they disappear, but they're always present in your periphery.
And I'm sorry, the shapes are like overlaying things and people? Or is it just like they're just kind of...
It's like the sky. It's like instead of blue sky, it is like bubbles.
Sorry,
But
the
shadows.
shadows.
Yeah, they coil, and they are different from true shadows. They coil within shadows. And they kind of breathe and writhe and flow.
But they're like separate from things in my reality. They're not like overlaid on people.
They are not, well, they are.
Okay, that's what I was
If you
asking.
if you look at yourself, there are those shadows on you
Beautiful. Okay.
in that same way, and they are on everybody.
Beautiful. You know, I haven't heard from in a while.
Mm.
That was my conscious, Mr. Geppetto.
He abandoned you when you got too close.
Said I'm out.
They put a higher level Fey task to you at that point. Belrune, as you kind of stand and regain your feet, the portal grows and goes from perhaps 30-ish foot in diameter to no less than 50 foot in diameter. Many Fey appear, swirling out of the wind and the breeze and coming up from the ground, and immediately start like casting heavy magics on it.
Does it are the two guys holding the door still there?
They are still there, but now they are fully distracted by
Yeah.
casting some kind of ritual magic.
We'll talk about that later. Hey guys.
So
You see him over at the tree.
a thought occurs. We could, after we deal with Mystery Tree, I have a thought that we could, because it seems as if the Fae here are like actively trying to like stop this portal from expanding.
What if we give them the rock?
As a way to hopefully unfuck us from pissing off the Fae, we offer assistance, whether that be trying to seal the portal with the anti-magic rock, or offering it as a gesture of peace.
Yeah. First, we need to figure out if it's a matter of can they close it or if they want to close
Yeah.
it.
But like,
Because it could be something
if-
they want or
yeah,
need
yeah.
open.
But if they do, if they're like, yeah, we're trying to close this / keep it from consuming the fucking planet, then
yeah.
a thought of being like, hey, we did kind of come onto your turf and fuck up a lot of shit. We're sorry.
Yeah. No, I'm for that.
I'd like to keep the rock if we could try to just like close it, but if they're like, nah, like we can use the rock to like keep it contained, and then fuck it, I'm okay with leaving said rock if that's amenable to the party.
Actually, before we do that, since you're already talking to the tree, can we ask it if it's like if the portal is the trees? Does that make any sense?
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Yeah, you ask that, you get the sensation like you want to go for a walk.
Not help.
Leave.
Like the scene in Gladiator, the final scene where he's brushing the wheat and it's like returned to them. That's like the flash you get. Is it's like I want to like drag my hand through some tall
What if
grass.
this is a god realm? It's trying to go home.
Who fucking knows, man?
Yeah. But if the tree's made out of bone, I don't have wood shape, but I do have bone shaker, which allows you to control skeletons.
I mean, like the logic is sound. Like I'd be down to let you give it a shot.
Two
but,
follows one, baby.
I mean, so I have the thought that the god tokens that we're looking for are inside this tree.
Yeah, me too.
So I am just going to very politely beseech the great bone tree god
Mm-hmm.
to allow us to enter and retrieve the god tokens.
Diplomacy.
You never know. You never know. You're maybe asking nice. Like maybe it's just like, okay. That's a nat 20, baby, on a 42 total.
It'd have to be something that dumb to work. There is a groaning in the tree, and yeah, a portal slowly opens itself.
It's because you said the word beseech.
Oh yeah, all you gotta do is ask nicely.
Worked
We'll
for us
learn
last
something.
night.
We'll learn something today.
I've been trying to teach you that for 3 years.
Uzo learned manners today.
We didn't have to be.
Can you say please?
We didn't have to be murder hobos.
Cool.
This whole time.
Yeah. Thank you, great tree, and I guess, yeah, go.
You ignore the Fae like having their emergency with the portal and
Oh,
you just enter the tree.
Well, I don't know.
They're too
like,
busy
if
for us
this
to
is-
talk to them. We can't just like throw the rock at it and come
Well,
back.
yeah, because then it'd fucking kill him.
I mean,
Yeah.
if it's still a problem when we come out, maybe. But let's do it.
Yeah, or just fucking. Okay.
I mean,
What do you mean win?
Yeah.
So-
Well,
yeah.
That is presumptive.
then
Yeah,
it's their
so-
problem, and it's not our problem.
You're not wrong, but they still have your guys' fucking number, and I don't know what they. I don't know
Okay.
the.
I could take a fit.
big,
Can you?
Probably.
maybe a small one.
Like a pixie.
So,
like a baby.
big
thing.
questions about this ritual.
Yeah.
Does it have like verbal components
They're chanting.
and like gestures?
Mhm.
Could I feasibly learn that just from watching them repeat it to aid?
Give me
'Cause I do
a
have-
give me a knowledge arcana or a spellcraft.
Yeah. I mean, I do have like inherent magical ability. I could
Yeah.
help. That's a 23 knowledge arcana.
It seems not only foreign as a spell goes, but it almost seems as if your pure understanding is different from theirs.
Gotcha. Okay, well, if I can't
So
help
no.
the cast,
Okay,
then
how far
fuck 'em, I guess.
is this portal from the tree?
Oh, 100 yards.
Light work. I can make that in a round. So the portal opens.
Yeah, the portal expands.
Or,
It was
no,
already
no,
open,
No,
right?
the one in the tree.
Oh,
So
yes.
it's like the tree opened
Yes.
and there's a portal in the tree.
Yeah, portal is in like a doorway, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
There's a
that's-
tunnel. It's
okay.
not a magical portal
Okay,
in
okay,
that same
okay.
sense.
That's where I was trying
You
to be
believe.
like, all right, I don't, because I don't want to sit here and try to go and help the Fae and then door closes, but I can make it in a round. It's fine. Fucking full blown sprint
Uh-huh.
over to the Fae, and I'm going to ask them if
They do not respond. They are casting. They have to concentrate on the spell. They are ignoring you completely.
I'm trying to help you guys.
Even if they understood and were like listening to you and wanted to say, they have to focus on this spell. It's time to act or walk away.
act or be consumed.
Yeah, because I can't just.
Shit or get off the pot, Oozle.
Yeah, I can't just like open the fucking rock because then all the Fae around die and then it turns into even more of a problem. So
They got a pretty loose perimeter around it.
Just chuck the rock at it like a fucking penny at a TV.
But again, I don't know because I don't know if that's gonna piss them off more. But if they're not, no, fuck it. Back to the tree.
You just leave them.
They've been doing this for a couple of years.
Yeah.
They can.
Got it.
Yep, back to the tree.
Okay.
Time to mosey.
Okay. You regroup with them. No real issue. You all enter the tree.
Can I? Belrune went through the portal,
Uh-huh.
and I fully assumed that he was going to be dead,
Mhm.
and then he's just back.
Yeah, it only took like 6 seconds.
Yeah, but
It felt a lot longer than that. You see me like swat, kind of every now and again.
You can touch them.
Do they touch me back?
It's almost like if you poke them, it kind of like curls around you for a second. But as you just pull away,
I
they
just got-
they stop.
So as Belrune reconvenes with us, I lost sight of Belrune, so
Please don't.
You just run up, stab him, and then push him in the tree.
it won't like full blown stab, but like I'll nick him with the knife. I don't know. Do you start boiling? Are you a Fae now?
I need a fortitude saving throw.
God damn it.
Oh yeah. Where do you nick me?
Arm.
Which arm?
Right, I guess.
That's the one that was gone.
Yeah.
It's metal.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. No, you nick
Okay.
him.
Okay, so if it just tinks on fucking metal, then
Well, if you're just going.
yeah.
The sounds of screaming fairies as they hold the portal.
I'm gonna poke him in the other arm. Oozle stabbed enough people to realize
That's not flesh.
I hit armor.
Automail, thank you. That's really low. 17.
It burns.
Yeah.
It hurts.
Yeah.
Terribly bad.
Why? Fuck, dude. I was only gone for like a minute.
And then you see, as that little bit of blood draws, those shadows like jump from places to you.
Yeah. I fall like flat on my ass, trying to like scurry back.
Yeah, you slash Belrune a little bit, and you feel that cut like wound a little deeper.
Okay.
And Belrune like falls to his ass and starts screaming in panic.
Anybody else find that sus?
Oozle, listen. Let's chat for just a second while we're. Oh, fuck.
It's Dale Runer. We really
She's like,
should try.
God
something.
damn.
Well, nah, because
What was
like,
that?
I full blown like stabbed him through the hand like a day ago, and homie kind of took it like a champ. So I nicked him, and now what?
Things have changed. Weasel.
Explain what the fuck has changed.
There are
You're-
shapes in the sky, shadows on people.
He has been tainted by the Fae
Things have changed.
through going through the portal.
Okay, is it just taint thing? Like, are we still cool with him?
I don't know anything about his taint.
Phrasing.
Gladdick is quickly becoming my favorite NPC. I swear to God. Okay. All right.
You do not see like purple swirls on his flesh like those huntresses. This is something different.
Usul, there's so many fucking shadows.
You're not involved in this conversation.
It's about
We-
me.
You know what? Fuck it. We'll deal with it later. Tree.
You enter.
Yeah.
Guys, when we come back next session,
I just want to go home. I miss cobblestone.
you enter the bone tree.
Yay.
You leave the Fae in an emergency situation just outside the door.
I tried to offer help, but they were busy.
I tried to help, and I'm a foreigner.
That might be part of it. But something in you has changed.
Yeah.
And broken. And we'll see what that means next week on Mad King.
Want to get a text from you?
Guys, thanks for watching. We will catch you all next week.
Bye.
You know, you're here. I'm here. We're here. Why haven't you liked, comment, or subscribed? Why? Why? I'm good.